Hey guys, we're gonna do a comment reply video with the interesting new camera angle. I'm actually plugged in right now because my shit died, but whatever. We're gonna do a comment reply video like this. Alexander Error wrote, "I love reality. I love hell and suffering." Well, Alexander, that's the best way to. I mean, if you're genuine, if you really love the hellish suffering realm, I mean, that's probably the best way to be. Honestly, like that crazy ass African dude. I don't want peace. I want problems always. Like you could be that guy, and if you are that guy, like genuinely, it's all going to be better for you. I think so. More power to you, Alexander. S. Jord, S. Jord, sword. Oh, he wrote sword in a weird way. Sword wrote, "Why don't you call your religious personality Christ Sideris?" Christ, funny. Dude, the Greek translation of my name is the bearer of Christ, or the anointed one, or something like that, like the Christ anointed one. And then my last name's Iron Man. I didn't ask for that job, bro. Sword also commented, 4 or 5 dudes inside you. Ouch, that's gotta hurt, bro. Oh my god, dude. It does hurt sometimes. It does. Maybe not in the same way you're trying to put a bunch of sausages in one hole over there, Sword, but Alexander wrote, "Good old Chrissy's side." Thank you, Alexander. Yeah, it's me. It's weird. It's weird you're calling me Chrissy. That's what my mom would call me when I was like 5 years old. Uh, Night of the event, Garde wrote hearts. Thank you, Night. I feel loved now. I don't feel ridiculed or picked on. Fish and Bandits wrote, "This place is best described as a prison so beautiful you'd never know you were in it." Yeah, it's a very well done soul trap. I mean, well, again, once you become conscious of it, it's not so well. Well, you become conscious of it, of course, but it is well done. Uh, did I read Fishing? Okay, yeah. Night of Avant Garde wrote, "The meat suit doesn't do anything interesting. It's insufferable and trash." Yeah, pretty much. I mean, it does some interesting things, right? Like if it's juggling or doing cartwheels or riding a unicycle or doing gymnastics or, I don't know, playing football. uh, Jordy Kellogg wrote, "I'm right there with you, man. 26-minute-ish into the video to my do not take this pill." I can't remember what I was saying, but if he was with me at 26 minutes, he probably wasn't with me at 27 minutes because I was probably disagreeing with my previous personality. uh, Barry Nelson wrote thumbs up and a happy face. Thank you, Barry. I appreciate you. Uh, Kamala Claire, or no, I seen Kamala. Jesus, I almost fucking skipped this comment. I'm sorry. Kanem Claren wrote, "One of the realest, most raw, courageous, honest, and empathetic inducing messages I've ever seen. Thank you, Chris. Seriously, brother. You're welcome. My current comprehension of what is happening here is a synthesis of these 3 concepts. 1, immortality-induced divine amnesia, reincarnation/soul trap. That's what I hear a lot. 2, the quantum conscious meta, infinity paradox. The quantum conscious meta? Oh, so you're saying like this is basically a big program running on a quantum computer to simulate consciousness, is what you say? I don't know, but 3, he said, God's last wish, to mercifully cease its own eternal, non-consensual, sentient suffering consciousness. God, I hope that's not true. I've heard that too. Yeah, I don't know which one it is. I just know it sucks. He wrote, "Unfortunately for God, the pleroma/monad, it tried to destroy its own essence and instead accidentally fractured its own divine psyche into multiple fragments and effectively got a lobotomy." Okay, he's explaining what he means by that. This is a theory I've also put forward too, that the Big Bang was actually God losing his mind, and just like the micro, the macro, like a human being's mind will fragment if they're traumatized or anything like that. Their mind will actually fragment. That may have happened on a large level, and each fragment is us, and we're sort of trapped in the consciousness of a psychosis God that tried to kill himself, pretty much. He wrote, "We are that God now, inevitably piecing ourselves back together. We are eternal, immortal, and absolute, whether we like it or not. Haha." That sucks. He wrote, just my current 2 cents. Please keep up the great work, Chris. I will. He wrote, as humans, our true essence, our true enemy is not each other. It's the immortal entity and its immense challenges for our collective consciousness. We, as God, due to our former divine suicide attempt, schismed our psyche and went a tad schizoid in the cosmos. The film Split with James McEvoy is a pretty good allegory representation of what went down and how it's happening now. Yeah, Canum, I've talked about that same theory on like my what if videos and all that. I even had a weird experience when I was in a deep meditation where I watched like light come into existence, and it was so overwhelming that my mind fractured. So I don't know if that's something that might have just been a random delusion. Odd One Out wrote, I don't have any other personalities, but the one that came with the body I'm stuck in. It handles all my social face-to-face interactions for me and hopes nobody notices it's not actually the real me. Not me, dude. I've got, like I said, like 5. If you sat down with me to have lunch, you're going to experience a totally different personality than if you challenged me and tried to get in my face. And one is almost completely different than the other, like even has different opinions and different religions in some cases than what I would have. So maybe I got multiple personality disorder. I guess the good news is I get to choose which personality comes through. I have multiple personality disorder where I have full control of it, I guess. Hey, I'm V wrote, the main problem is our awareness. Well, I'm not in full control of it, I guess, because if I'm trying to channel a certain personality, I sort of have to wait for it to come into fruition. I can't just boom, I'm in that. I mean, it happens fairly quick. It doesn't take too long, but Hey, I'm V wrote, the main problem is our awareness. Everyone else is fine because they don't know they're in a prison, but we're cursed with seeing the bars. Yeah, awareness is the curse. V, I agree with that 100% because like I said, plants have a body, animals have a body and a mind, humans have a body, a mind, and a consciousness. Not all humans. I think some humans have a body and a mind. I think once you introduce consciousness to the individual and they're no longer a dog or a cat or an NPC, that's when it's going to start hurting them. So I agree with that. I agree. Cosmix replied back to V. He wrote, whether you're aware or not, it's still suffering. Suffering is the main issue. Yeah, suffering sucks. It like really fucking sucks. It was programmed into the reality for us to experience. It was programmed into the avatar for it to have that experience. Like, what the fuck is this suffering thing? Like, why does it even exist? Like, the reality could be exactly the same way it is now with no suffering. Nobody would be suffering, and everyone would still be doing the same shit. So, what is the point of suffering? It just tortures us. Lily Verona wrote, your thoughts, feelings, personalities? Oh man, I can so relate. It was made clear to me that most, if not all, have a load of personalities in our field. Oh yeah, you'll see the greatest example of it, and this is proven in psychology. Everybody does it. Watch somebody's personality in a one-on-one, and then watch their personality in a group situation. Some people change just like that. It's really weird. You literally see a whole different personality come out that they weren't when you were talking to them by yourself. Everybody does it. They just don't notice it. I'm very aware of my thoughts. I'm very aware of my internal framework. I pay attention to these things constantly. A lot of people don't have the time to do what I do. She wrote, I saw a bus load full of them in my field. But I also saw that there comes a moment that the bus stopped, like enough is enough, and all of them got out, and the real you takes back the driver's seat. Again, this is a great example to prove what I'm saying, the real you. A lot of people say, I'm finding the real me again. I've lost myself. It's like, but it's you saying that. How did you lose yourself, motherfucker? You're right there. Who is yourself? Well, anyways, like, does yourself get lost in a whole bunch of other personalities that aren't you? That kind of proves what I'm saying, right? Well, anyway, I mean, what I'm saying is crazy, or it would be labeled as crazy. She wrote, my patience is gone for years and years now. Yeah, my patience, Lily, you're speaking for me right now. My patience is dead gone. Dead fucking. I have none left. And she wrote, and I really don't know every day that I'm still here, man. I keep on waiting for the exit/glasses to come off or something. Yeah, me too. I'm waiting for something to happen that isn't the same old repetitive fucking nasty ass dookie boy realm we've been fucking experiencing this whole time. Burnt Relic wrote, record audio like tape recorder style, so if it messes up, you still have the material. Dude, that's a good idea. That's actually a good idea. I could buy a little fucking tape recorder, press record, set it on the fucking thing, do my video, and then if something happens, I can just play the audio on like a black screen. That's a great idea. Jesus Christ. But that's a simple thing like I should have thought of. Thank you, Burnt Relic. That's a great idea. Now I just got to find some money to buy a fucking tape recorder. Wounded Soul Healer wrote, I was thinking more like radical theorist or visionary maverick. Something along those lines. Either way, you're funny, intelligent, and nonconformist scholar. Thanks for sharing. You're welcome, Wounded Soul Healer. That was a great compliment. Thank you. That actually touched my heart. Wounded Soul Healer also wrote, thank God I worked my way through the simulation phase. Where were you when I was tripping a few years ago? Appreciate your point of view. Thank you, Wounded Soul Healer. I think that one of the main messages I want to send in those last two crazy videos was not every voice inside your head is you. Okay? Not every voice inside your head is you. And when schizophrenics realize that, it starts to heal them. Once they realize, oh, that's not me, they stop punishing themselves for having the thought. Zelo Watch wrote, this world must end. He got right to the point. And now he's got 9 thumbs up for saying it. Wounded Soul Healer wrote, sorry you had a few struggles, brother, getting the motherfucking message out. But I'm glad you did. Thank you, Wounded Soul Healer. Oh yeah, that sucked, dude. Because that previously I came to the realization, I was like, but when I'm in that personality, I literally feel like I'm living in that reality. But then when I'm in that personality, like, it's all hell, it's all like I'm literally living in a different reality than when I'm the other. Am I a multi-dimensional being happening now and I just don't realize it? Magic Zebra wrote, things can change rapidly in this reality, but I've noticed that it's never for the better. Never. Yeah, that's true. That's true. That's true. Or if it is, it's in some minuscule way. Do you know what we get that's beneficial in the slave system? We get $1 knocked off our gas prices, and we're happy that it costs less for us to pay for our own slavery to get back and forth to work. Then Side wrote, all you can really do is just watch the script unfold, and it gets progressively weirder. Absolutely. Absolutely. Me and Dead Inside saying it, and I'm reading it, I'm probably agreeing with it. Like, I agree with pretty much everything he says. Ham V commented back to Dead, yep, we're getting the cyber attack now, apparently. She also wrote, I just want to see the fake alien invasion at this. Yeah, I just want to see something. Like, even if it's my death, even if it's the fucking tidal wave that wipes us all out. Like, can we get it over with? This place is stupid. Odd One Out wrote, me too. It would shake up this mundane shit, but I don't think it's actually going to happen. I don't know. It just feels like a pipe dream. Jordy Kellogg wrote, does the Pope have to pass a written exam on biblical texts? If so, who came up with the curriculum? It's a good question. Project Birdfeeder Man wrote, if you're a conscious being, it sucks here. Don't know, man. Most of these love and light omers I see online are always banging on how you're unconscious if you're not goofy happy. We're all one. Everything is light. There is no evil, just unconsciousness. God, dude, even Birdfeeder Man, even reading you write it, gave me that like stomach feeling. Ugh, God, here we go. Just unconsciousness. Gormless goofiness must be nice. It don't matter how injured my brain gets. I still never reach their conscious man goof singularity. Then you don't have that inside of you, Project Birdfeeder. You don't have that inside of you. I actually do. I can do that. I can be in a happy-go-lucky mood and be kind and sweet to everybody around me. And my reality actually does get better. People become happier. People are nicer, smiling. The literal reality I experience becomes better if I find myself in a good mood. And something else too, guys, your facial expressions dictate your mood a lot. Not a lot. It does. If you're walking around like this, you're going to start feeling depressed. If you're walking around like this, you're going to start feeling happy. Your face controls how you feel. You could argue, well, no, how you feel controls what your face does. Because I get sad and then I get sad. But, well, okay, that's true. But if you sit there smiling for no reason, you start feeling happier. So it goes both ways. Nathan Mandala wrote, once you go absolutely real, You're both cold as steel and warm as a home cooked meal in one. Thank you, Nate. And that's a great compliment. That's a great compliment. It's difficult to behave that way on camera. I mean, literally, it's crazy people talk. It's you're gonna look crazy. You're gonna look emotional. People are gonna be able to make fun of you, talk shit. Like most people don't have the balls to do what I do. They'll talk shit about it. But I appreciate you guys. Thank you for appreciating that I can be crazy on fucking camera. Viru wrote, most truthers are schizophrenic, in quotes, as I am. Most of us smoke weed to numb the pain. Our whole personality has a bunch of different personas. I would agree with that. Mine does. Mine absolutely does. Like I said, in 1 second, I could be this righteous Christian type motherfucker, and I don't even believe. My personal belief is religion is used to create division, conflict. Jesus is a false promise God that says, "Oh, I'm going to help you. Oh, I'm going to save you. Oh, I'm going to." The example of Jesus that's given in the Bible is a beautiful thing, but anything past that just bullshit. It's like cartoon stories. And that's how I truly believe. But then there's a dude inside of me that's like, you don't even get to say his name. Like there's just this mad, righteous fucking, you're all fucking demons. You're all sinners and you're actors and you just go to church so you can get your fucking happy place in hell. I mean, he's just mad, bro. He's like mad as fuck. And he hates sinners and people that pretend to be Christians. Like he's the most righteous motherfucker I've ever met in my life. I kind of like him, even though he's a little crazy. He's still pretty cool. I mean, I agree with them. People are fake as fuck, dude. They put on their little gowns and drive to church in their BMW or their Audi and feel important in front of all the other folks. And it's a damn get together. And in a lot of cases, I need to make sure. It's a narcissistic decision. I need to make sure I end up in heaven. But then they leave the building and they're total scumbags. They don't live that way. They're fake. They're phony. I agree with them. Even I'm not into the religion. I still agree with the motherfucker. He's right. Man, maybe that's why I can channel him. If that is such it might just be a personality I created inside of me. But I never walked around that way, which is weird. I never walked around like, don't fucking say his name. You can't say the name of Jesus. I never walked around like that. So I don't know who it is, where it came from. It's probably some disembodied spirit that attached to me or aligned with me or can talk through me, aligns with me in some energetic way. I don't know. I don't know the way it all works. I love talking about that. Piper Uck wrote, damn, you had me laughing, then crying in a snap. Yeah, I'm pretty, like, if I was into the astrology thing, I'm assuming Scorpios are emotionally all over the place, bro. That's me. That's me. I can be laughing 1 second and crying the next, and then talking normal the next. That's the way I am. Piper wrote, that was interesting, seeing you channel your personalities like that. The thought of doing that myself is pretty terrifying. Got two in particular that would be very unpleasant, but keep in mind, got another message that I want to get out. Even if you agree with these personalities, you don't have to say as them because they can be chaotic in daily life. You may agree with them. You may agree with 95% of what they say, but they're just not the type of person you would want to hang out with. You know what I'm saying? Two in particular that would be very unpleasant, but I do wonder if it would be cathartic. I would say talk to yourself. See what one voice says to the other. Listen to their different opinions, but know that they're not you. Know that they're not you. He wrote, you may agree with them. You may disagree with them, but that's not you. He wrote, was it for you? Haven't watched till the end yet, but maybe you say it later. It was. If what was for me? Oh, was it cathartic? Oh, yeah, actually it was. I guess it felt good to do that. Yeah, it did. It did feel good to do that. Again, it's not acceptable to do that. If I was sitting at, the local restaurant, the waiter comes up 1 second. I'm like, hi, I would like to order this. And they come back next second. I'm like, why are you wearing that fucking cross, bitch? You don't even get to say Jesus' name. You know what I'm saying? Like, it don't work. It don't work in real life. Anyways, Triple Lindy wrote, I'm not too far from you. Further northwest, I am freezing my ass off. It snows every damn day. What the fuck? Further northwest of what? Pennsylvania or Florida? I'm probably going to... Well, speak of the devil. In that time, Ronan's Journey wrote, let me know if you're ever in Georgia. I'm right outside Atlanta. It would be cool to meet up. Ronan, if I can get my shit together financially, which could, again, happen in a second, I'm going to come see you, dude. Georgia's a fucking 6-hour drive. That ain't shit to me. I just drove fucking 18 hours the other day, so I'd come see you, dude. And if Triple Indy's northwest of where I'm at, I'll come see her on the same day. Rabbit for Rachel wrote, "This place is awesome." We don't know which one of her personalities is saying that. In 5 minutes, she's going to say, "This place is hell." This place is interesting. Hey, I'm V wrote, "At 4 minutes, exactly." She also commented at 3 minutes and 38 seconds, laughing faces, and also commented, hey V, how you doing, love? Hopefully you're not being too tormented today in the fucking Dookie Boy realm. Day Night commented, Peg Watson. Peg Watson? What's that? Peg Watson. The only Peg I know is Peggy from fucking Married with Children. Peg. Oh, because of that. I was talking shit about that juice head Wes Watson. I don't understand what he means by Peg Watson. What's that mean? Does that mean that dude's getting pegged? Well, he has been to prison, I'm pretty sure. So maybe, yeah. All right, anyways, Baron. Oh, yeah, I got muscles. I'm going to give you life advice. Says the ex-con, pretending to be rich. Barry Nelson wrote a bunch of thumbs ups. CPTSD Disc Recovery Chat ASMR. That's an interesting fucking channel name. Wrote, "Emotional children in adult bodies, hate it here, always have." Yeah, that's usually what you're dealing with. Especially when you're dealing with people that have issues, people that are hard to deal with. Just fucking grown-up adult baby things that should be set on fire. I'm sorry. He also wrote laughing face. I don't know if I said that. Fish and Bandits wrote, "At 1915, Space Jam." To my January 30th video. I didn't know how to do it on myself and to make the title of the damn video. And I just wrote the date. But anyways, yeah, I brought up how Michael Jordan gets played by the entity. So does LeBron. They're both number 23. They're both number 23. I wonder, again, if you guys out there are into sports, is number 17 or 11 a good player? Like, were those good players, number 11 or number 17? I mean, it don't really matter. I'm not going to go and start watching fucking football or anything. I'm curious. I just want to know. Like, are those good? Like, was, I don't know, like Larry Bird number 11 or 17? Or was, what's that little good player? I watched a highlight video of him. He's really good. I mean, he's just fast and I can't remember now. He even juked out Michael Jordan in the clip I was watching. Very good player. I mean, are 11 or 17 ever good players? Like Charles Barkley, there's a name I know. Shaq. Was Shaq 11 or what was his number? I'm curious. Any sports guys out there, tell me any, if you know, any great players that were 11 or 17. I feel like I'm connected to those numbers for some reason. Tom Shepard wrote, "If at the end of our life we suffer and die, it sort of makes the whole thing pointless. Sure, there's meaningful things like love, care, peace, and harmony, but it never amounts to the realm itself changing. It always ends the same way, suffering and death. If somehow love, care, peace, and harmony were to end suffering and death, then those meaningful things would matter." That was a great comment. Great comment, Tom. Superior Robin commented back, "People would say it's about the small things you did that impact people and ripple effects you have. Fuck that." If that's all it's for, I'll call it quits now. No, don't do that. Well, I don't know, Superior Robin. I'm not in a position to tell anybody when to end the, like, whatever. I don't want people to kill themselves, especially conscious people. I don't know why I need conscious people in this realm, because it just torments them. That's like, we're the only ones that know what the fuck's going on. I mean, I don't know. Anyways, Tom Shepard commented back to Robin, "It takes an enormous amount of energy just to bring good things to the simulation." Yeah, if you wanted to, he's absolutely right. When you think about it, it's like, if I wanted to create a local soup kitchen for all the homeless people to feed them, well, first off, why isn't the realm creating a scenario where we don't have any homeless people? Second off, even if I wanted to do that, there'd be some jacko showing up. "Hey, do you got the paperwork to do this? Hey, do you have a license? Hey, are you sure you can handle it?" It's just like always pressure against you when you just want to do good shit. It's like, what the fuck is this place? Like hell. And it's like programmed to be that way and stay that way. He wrote, "But no matter how hard we try, we always suffer exactly how much the creators of this place want us to suffer." You don't have to suffer, Tom. Well, This place is constantly going to put you into a position where you want, or you are going to suffer, or you're going to want to suffer. That's the way I should put it, I guess. I don't know. You're going to want to suffer, but in actual reality, you don't have to suffer 1 second for this demonic fucking suffering hell realm. You don't have to. You can detach and say, I'm not giving you my energy. Fuck you. You're not worth me suffering, motherfucker. He wrote, and it no doubt eventually turns into abject slavery. I'm not, and this is true. Like, and that's the problem with what I'm saying. Because I could say, oh, detach. But the truth is, no matter how much you detach, you're still stuck in the fucking matrix. It eventually turns into abject slavery. I'm not saying we shouldn't do things and try to reduce suffering where we can. I'm just saying that's what they do in this place. They make it seem like we're going to create a paradise and then pull the rug out from under us and turn it into a hellscape. That was a great comment. That was one of those types of comments that should make somebody like think, make the wheels turn. Viru wrote, your face is a sight for sore eyes. Thank you, Viru. I never seen myself that way, but he wrote, keep jovial in the face of this torment, brother. Thank you, brother. Dead Inside wrote, Deep Seek was my nickname in high school. Why? Deep Seek? Dead Inside, why was your nickname Deep Seek? What were you seeking? Did they find you in the girls' locker room seeking? What are you doing here, Deep Seek? He's like, hey. I'm sorry. I know Deep Seek wasn't in the girls' locker room. And if he was, he's programmed to be that way. He's literally programmed to go and want to look at the naked girlies and pant like a fucking retard dog. I'm sorry, Dead Inside. I don't know if you did any of that. I'm just bullshitting. Dead Inside commented, end the simulation now, permanently. And he got more thumbs up than anybody else. Superior Robin commented back to him, now, I can't take this shit no more. And then crying faces. I'm sorry, guys. I know it sucks. I'm sorry, I know it sucks. Hey, at least you guys got me. I'm a little weird, right? You enjoy me. I make jokes. I make you guys laugh. We're in hell together. Yeah. Fuck this place. Anyways, Jordy Kellogg wrote, I think consciousness expansion comes from peeling off the layers of shame and guilt and pride and fear and whatever else is weighing on your real inner self. I'm sure everybody can feel weight, but we've gotten so used to it that it feels normal. It takes the want to get better and the willingness to look for your character flaws and the resilience to work through them. Oh God, Jordy, I don't know if you watch my last couple videos, but if I start fixing my character flaws, I've got like 4 or 5 of them to fix. He wrote, there's a lot working. I understand that those character. I'm joking. What I should say is the truth. I understand that those character flaws of mine are not my character. That is weird. That's weird. But you need to understand that. There's a lot working against us, but we are our own worst enemy. We hide from the truth behind an ego, in quotes, or avatar, in quotes, that we feel obligated to live up to please expectations of others as we hide from the truth. It still keeps nagging at us by this weight we feel, so we go to church, we donate, we pay taxes, we avoid doing things that we want to do because it's considered taboo. Although a lot of taboo things are more beneficial to everyone than a lot of societal acceptable things that destroy innocent lives. We preach in the name of Jesus. We promote education to kill creativity. We openly despise paying taxes, but despise our neighbors when they don't pay them. This is a great comment too. I love the people that watch my channel are amazing. He wrote, even the douchebags. You guys are probably still amazing because you're at my motherfucking channel, baby. He wrote, while we rush around working more and more at a job we convinced ourselves that we like, the same way we convince ourselves we like to mow the grass on our days off, thinking that if we chase enough money down to fill up our lives with the next newest thing, that it will somehow offset this weight we feel. And once we reach retirement age, we can finally quit the bullshit job we've spent but by that point, we've already been used and drained and battered and beaten down. We finally, at 65, get to sit down and relax. We got like a couple years left of living. He wrote, this reality does a really good job of using and abusing us and then just leaving us on the fucking curb to rot. Bullshit job we've spent our youth to have everything needed to go back and do what we enjoyed doing in our youth. Yeah, and not to mention all the money and savings you saved up to your 65-year age go into your retirement home because they want to charge you $11,000 a fucking month to die there comfortably. So you save up all this money so you could just die comfortably in the end. It's disgusting what we do to ourselves, what humanity has to do to itself in this reality is disgusting. Gross, dude. He wrote, it starts by being honest and authentic with ourselves, and then have the courage to do the same with others. I have plenty of courage, but I just don't know what to do about it. He wrote, if we really loved, I make videos on YouTube, you could say are courageous because but he wrote, if we really loved our jobs, as some say, why would we ever look forward to retirement or even the weekend? And then when we get to the weekend, we can't even enjoy it because we were so busy the whole week and exhausted that on the weekend, we've got to go do all the bullshit. We got to go to the DMV and get our license renewed and renew our tags and go pick up the groceries and drop the kid off at the fucking park or whatever. I don't have kids, but you get what I'm saying. Like, most people fucking exhausted. And then on the weekend, where they're weekend, they got to do a bunch of other chores. And we all just pretend we love this shit. Yeah, I'm okay. I love shopping. I don't. It's boring. Get your fucking fat ass out of my way, lady. I'm trying to shop here. I'm sorry. He wrote, why even put money away for retirement? If we really liked to mow grass, why don't we mow grass all year long? We only mow it to get the end product of a nice looking yard. This is a great comment. We only work that job to be able to do what we really want to do. Most people don't do the same thing on their days off as they do at work, right? It's maybe there's probably I'm sorry guys, I'm like fucking not even paying attention to the thing. There's probably 2 or 3 enjoyable professions. Musician, that's a profession where you would do it and then maybe even do it on your day off. Artist, dancer, singer, or musician's a singer. And maybe a porn star. I don't know. He wrote, it's not easy to very few people have that, Jordy. Very few people have an actual job that they would do on their off days. Everybody's job sucks, like you're saying. He wrote, it's not easy to find what really makes us happy, though. Or, I'm sorry. He wrote, most people don't do the same things on their days off, right? It's not easy to find what really makes us happy, though. To do that, though, first, he wrote this weird, to do that, you first have to know yourself, which, like I said, it takes a lot of time, often not available if material things take importance. And when material things are of high priority, jealousy of the newer, shinier thing in your neighborhood has, or jealousy of the newer, shinier thing your neighborhood has, or the attention and admiration it draws away from you has to be filled by something better. The ego has a hole that can never be filled. It's insatiable. But temporarily take time, realize the things that you don't think, it will make it clearer. Man, my fucking dyslexia is like really kicking my ass right now. Make it clearer to see what you do like. Get to know yourself by reaching out to others you've hurt along your journey. It don't take much to keep your real self happy and entertained once the weight is off your consciousness. I actually kind of agree with that too. And you can say I'm being optimistic or positive, but it's true. It's like once you do get through all of the things that drag you down, it does lift a weight off of you in life, but life still sucks. It's like, why am I dealing with a weight? Why am I dealing with it? Am I getting paid for this shit? What the fuck's going on? You know what I'm saying? You're just trapped in the fragmented consciousness of God. I hope you like dicks getting rammed up your ass every day. Whiston wrote, non-dualists, Taoists, Buddhists will be like, be in the now. Like, motherfucker, that's the origin of all my complaints. I'm here now. I feel that. Okay. Tom Hick. Just be present. Yeah, the present sucks. Tom Hick wrote, Joe the Toe sold his soul for the shekels. No way they landed on the moon. 400 mil. There's no way they didn't land on the moon. That was a weird comment. I don't really understand what the hell I just read, but thank you, Tom. Infinite Corridors. I agree. They didn't land on the moon. I don't understand. Like, Joe the Toe sold his soul for the shekels. So is he saying that like the astronauts sold their soul for money, or I don't know what he's saying? They say no way they land on the moon. So I agree they didn't land on the moon. You don't gotta be a genius. I mean, just go watch the footage they presented to us in 1970. That's obviously fake. I mean, the way it just looks so corny and weird. It's obviously shitty done. And there's just too many weird anomalies. Infinite Corridors wrote, thank you for being you, Chris. You're welcome, Infinite. He wrote, I appreciate your sense of humor and righteousness from a good-hearted place. Bravo. You're welcome, Infinite. I appreciate you all, too. Brandon Mayhew wrote, how does it feel not being able to comprehend some basic paragraphs? Also, putting words into people's mouths that your delusional brain made up is not going to help with, oh, this is that douchebag, Brandon Mayhew. I don't need to put words in your mouth, you fucking idiot. I'll just go back to the comment where you were a fucking retard and said the dumbest shit ever. If you just have good looks and confidence, it's gonna get better. You're in a hell realm simulation. That's not a solution to any problem. Well, yeah, okay, it might get a little better. If you were pretty, your life's going to be better than if you were butt-ass ugly. Okay, and? And he commented, you're stupider than you look. Oh, you're hilarious, old man. Thank you, Brandon. At least you enjoy my, my humor. My humor. Danielle wrote, I'm coming to the same conclusion as you. I think it's a simulation, and I think the creator is sick, twisted, and evil. It favors and promotes deception, inversion, suffering, planned degradation, and outright gaslighting about it. It could make things better, but instead it purposely makes them worse. I know that we are not of this place, and it feels so wrong to us. Absolutely, Danielle. What's weird, though, this is what's weird, Danielle, is we are of this place, but we feel like we're not of it. How does that work? What's going on here? Why do I feel like an alien in my fucking reality? The only reality I've ever known. That doesn't make sense. Mini Ramp Tricks wrote, this is your best video to my sad but true video. Thank you, Mini Ramp Tricks. What are you, like a skater or something? Mini Ramp Tricks? Adele Ramcharan wrote, these videos are so comforting. Also, I think you are NFJ. Oh, that's the one. That's right. That's the one that I am, like an INFJ, but aggressive. I guess INFJs are sort of not aggressive, but I'm an INFJ that's aggressive. So yeah, you're right. Yeah, it's interesting that you could read that off me. She wrote, assertive instead of turbulent. Nice job. Top tier personality type. Always wished I was INFJ, but I'm INFP/A. I have my own superpowers, but INFJs are like the Gandalf to INFP's Frodo. Really? So when I didn't really like read or look at the other types of personalities, Adele, but when I read that one, I was like, okay, this is definitely me. Like exactly who I am. And like it did a good description of me. But your personality type is beautiful. Yours is beautiful. I'm not talking about your physical attributes. Your physical attributes are beautiful, but your femininity is very attractive. How much of a woman you are. That I just don't see that often anymore. Nowadays, every girl's a tough guy. Every girl's like just not feminine. Your femininity makes you beautiful. I don't know if that's a trait of an INFPA. Maybe they're extremely feminine or something, but I like your personality type. Mike Infinity wrote, it's suspicious that so many of the creatures in this realm have to kill another creature just to eat it. Yeah, I know, it's a little weird. It's a little weird. But you're in a loving, happy realm. Ooh, watch that fucking gazelle get his guts ripped out by the lion. Mike come on with this bullshit, bro. Mike Infinity wrote, I used to think that all these slimy NPC characters out here were like a virus, but it turns out that I am the virus after all. I'm the one that doesn't quite belong. Absolutely, Mike. I've been saying that for years. Like, yo, guys, look around. Like, we're the weirdos. Like, we're the virus or the cog in the machine that does not fit. Something's wrong with us. Nothing wrong with us. Something's wrong with the whole system. I mean, that is what a crazy person would say. Anyways, Jordy Kellogg wrote, there's some good people here. I agree. And on my channel, I mean, there's a few douchebags, whatever. Oh, you're a dumb old man. Okay, bro. But other than that, I still love that dude. What was his name? This fucking dickhead. Brandon Mayhew. I still love you, Brandon, even though you are being mean to me and call me an old man and didn't understand what I was saying. And are saying I'm the one that's confused when in reality, you know I'm right. You know I'm right. You go get pretty, boy. Go get pretty and go get your money and come back and tell me just how happy you are. It ain't gonna do nothing for you. You're still gonna be, if you're a conscious soul that sees reality the way it is, like I am, you're gonna be miserable till the day you die, boy. It don't matter how pretty or confident or rich you get. Those things may improve your prison sentence, but you're still gonna see the prison. But anyway, hopefully you built some confidence, my friend. But There's definitely good people here. I think even that dude that I was just talking about, that's talking shit to me, is a good person. When I read his comment, I didn't see a bad person. I just didn't agree with him. He was still a good person. He had a good heart. He was coming from a good place. But anyways, most of the people on my channel are really good people. I think the best people in the world. And unfortunately, some of them are talking about killing themselves. What do I do about that? Like, what do we do about that? Anyways, Mike Infinity wrote, and I also took the test 2 separate times, and it said I was an NFJ as well. Interesting. Yeah, it's cool. I think it's cool. I mean, I don't know. I don't know if it's cool. I mean, I don't know. It's cool that we have similarities. Mike Infinity wrote, yeah, bro, I'm with you. The only thing I know for sure is that this place isn't real, or it isn't what they taught us it was in school. Oh, it's absolutely not that. I don't know. It's so far from that. This reality is more like a Twilight Zone episode than any physical monkeys evolved. Amoebas. Like, no, you guys are fucking retarded. Anyways, he wrote, the number of synchronicities I experience on a daily basis should be astronomically impossible. Number of synchronicities, word synchronicities, like I can be reading something or saying something, and the person on the TV repeats exactly what I just said or read. Happens all the time. Me too, Mike. It literally makes life seem simulated. And I wonder, are we experiencing these synchronicities because the simulation gamers or simulation entity wants us to know it's simulated? He wants us to know your reality is a scripted reality. And if so, why? Why do you want us to know that? Or is the whole of consciousness coming together and we're just seeing the synchronicities because it's all becoming one? He wrote, the Mandela effect, every month the moon is doing some new shit. There are just too many signs and this place is fake. Or that this place is fake. Yeah, I wonder if because when I was a kid, I was into like unsolved mysteries and like UFO abductions. And I would see these abductions where like the person would become paralyzed or basically their body would walk through a wall or something onto the ship and they just didn't have control of their own self. And that was like my worst fear. It's like, dude, these things have technologies that like literally just control us. We're fucked. And I wonder sometimes, did they like abduct us while we were sleeping, like en masse and all plug us all into the Matrix and booted it up and it just seems weird and things are out of place because they didn't program it right? This ain't the real reality. That would explain why everybody has that weird feeling inside them. Ric Flair wrote, back to Mike. Well, first he went, woo! And then he wrote, I get those too often and too noticeable. The synchronicities. The one that really makes me question everything when something... it'd be really cool if Ric Flair was actually caught. Like some like wrestler is like watching crazy conspiracy videos. I don't think famous people or celebrities could, well, they could. I mean, if you put the phone up there, hey, here's Chris. I don't think they watch a channel like mine. I think they're NPCs. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. He wrote, is said or seen or show when I was just a thought, making me question if our thoughts are being read or manipulated. Or manipulated. I think he meant manipulated. Or our thoughts are being read and manipulated. Our thoughts are definitely being read. There's like 10 entities listening to your thoughts all simultaneously. Like a whole room of motherfuckers are observing you. I know that sounds crazy, but you are their entertainment. Sorry. Tedar Isume? Man, this person looks fit. Jeez, this person's some damn gym rat or something. Oh, he's ripped, dude. Look at Tedar. Tedar, actually, the way your shirt was, I couldn't. Well, anyways, you're in good shape, bro. He wrote, the new channel I found, thanks for the cope dope. You're welcome, Tartar. Stay at the gym, bro. Stay at the gym. Don't take no juice. It's cheating. Lift heavy. Ad Walker wrote, thanks once again for vocalizing what I'm thinking. You're welcome, Ad. Fallen Phoenix. That's a cool name. I like Phoenix. Phoenix without the P on it looks cool. Phoenix. Fallen Phoenix wrote, at 56, he wrote, here in hell, if you can imagine an atrocity, it's happened/happening literally as we speak. Ugh, I'm sorry, Fallen. And I know how bad this reality can get. I don't know what you're dealing with, but I know how bad it can get. I deal with hell on a fucking daily basis. Fallen Phoenix also commented at 49 seconds, give or take. Okay, bro, so regarding donuts and sugar and stuff, you got to appreciate the breath of magic/magic with a K, right? So yeah, you got to pay a price when you eat some junk food or whatever, but you make the choice to do it. And, okay, this is kind of saying that reality's righteous in a sort of weird way. He wrote, and everything we do is recorded in the Akasha. So again, I'm high as fuck. Hey, that's the best time to talk about crazy shit. He wrote, reply to my previous comment, right now, or RN, I think means right now. He wrote, but as I see it, it's basically another part of the vast system of control on purpose to get us to give in, to weaken and temptation. Like, bro, this is how this fucking place works. I'm glad I get to listen to you because goddamn, bro, you and like 3 other people out there see things the way they are. Who are those 3 other people? I would like to know. It's probably me, Nonconformist Radio, and probably Benedictines, or maybe Matt from Quantum of Conscious. I don't know. There aren't too many channels that talk about the crazy shit I talk about. It's unfortunate, man. This shit fun to talk about. Like, don't you guys have fun watching me go crazy on camera? He wrote, I guess I can't complain. I wasn't always aware, or go sane maybe on camera. I don't know. Maybe go philosophical on camera. It looks crazy. It looks crazy. I know that. I understand why people don't want to be seen that way. I understand why people don't want to be judged. But it's like, man, fuck all that corny shit. He wrote, I wasn't always aware myself, but shit. I came to the realization this place was hell back when I was 20. 42 Aries now. It's not that difficult to get. Phoenix, I didn't come to the realization it was hell. I was sort of also like, no, come on, man. No, we could go have sex. We could go smoke a bowl. We could go have some fun, man. We could party, and this ain't hell. And, I used to be, and everything that dumbass just said is actually true. It's not like he's wrong. But I didn't realize it was hell until I was like 35 or 36, whatever it was. I always had questions about why the place was so unbalanced or fucked up or evil. But, the same regurgitated lines, oh, it's free will. Oh, those got me by. I didn't really just start going, no, this shit's unfair and fucked up and bizarre and nasty and abusive and weird until I was like 35. So good for you, brother. You had a conscious mind at an early age. And this is happening. I'm seeing 19 and 20-year-olds making this videos where they are also acknowledging just how dark and demonic and evil this fucking realm is. And the brainwash just ain't working on everybody no more. Fallen Phoenix wrote, at 40 minutes, Chris, you got me thinking, bro. Are we all at this major disadvantage because we don't practice astral projection as a society? Like, if this place is a simulation, it's something like it, definitely an illusory construct, and we know everything originates in the mental first, then these oral bullies got us licked just because we stay cut off from an entire aspect of reality. Yeah, it's programmed and scripted in a way for us to be in the matrix. Actually, the fact that we woke up in this matrix is really bizarre to me because it's programmed to not. Well, anyways, he wrote, this may be why our free will is so limited. I don't know, dude. I took my bong to the head and laughed my ass off a couple of times, few too many, but I think there may be a clue in there somewhere. Also, both my parents, pretty much my entire family, consists of NPC/agents. And when I fucking look back, bro, fuck this place. An entire goddamn life of psychological torment. All right, now I lost my train of thought, laughing my ass off. Come get you some. Ha ha ha. I'm out. Peace. Fallen Phoenix commented back to him, fucking autocorrect, or he commented back to himself, fucking autocorrect, not oral, astral. Okay, I was wondering, that's why I paused. I was like, oral? I was like, that does make sense. Okay, I understand a little better now, but Adele Remcharan wrote laughing faces back to his comment. It was a great comment, though. It's true. Actually, if you want to go full crazy, full paranoia, you may even look at your parents as archons themselves. If they tormented you, if they abused you, if they made your life a living hell for no other reason than to do that, you may have been born into that family for that specific reason. No way, my mom and dad can't be archons. Okay. Charlie wrote, wow, talk about synchronicities. I've just read an article yesterday titled Narcissists, Artificial Intelligence, Movies, Dreams, the Afterlife. Are narcissists and psychopaths human souls? And now you're talking about exactly this. What did I talk about? Wait, so what? I just read yesterday. Narcissists, are narcissists and psychopaths human souls? I don't know if they're human. That's a great question. I don't know. That's a great question, Charlie. I have no fucking idea. They don't act like empathetic humans. They act like bizarre auto drones that feed off of nastiness and suffering. Who would? Why would you do that? What do you gain? But they do. They feel good. Uh, Actually, this girl had uploaded a video. She was a diagnosed narcissist, and man, if you read the comments on her video, everybody hates her. You are disgusting. It's fucking narcissists like you. I had to grow up around it. You're a fucking pig. And people like, they all hated her. I actually respected her because she was brutally honest. And one of the things she said in there is like, for example, if you, and her, she's got the dead eyes, everything. Like, if you get told that you're the most abominable, disgusting, putrid filth in reality, it's going to hurt your feelings. When somebody tells me that, I get happy. And I was just like, this bitch's brain is wired backwards. Like, but at least I respected her for being brutally honest. Why are you guys cursing her out? At least she's telling you how these fucking weirdos think. Anyways, baby Zin wrote, has anyone else experienced material items that go missing, quote unquote, randomly? Some people are experiencing material items duplicating. You guys ever dupe items in a video game? That's happening in real life sometimes. Like, people are buying like this kind of one-off thing, and then they're finding a second one like around. But anyways, on a constant basis, with no logical reason or plausible outcome as to how it got lost or misplaced to a weird place that you never even went to. You wrote, that shit's annoying as fuck. It's like the simulation deletes, erases, and vanishes to fuck up your day. Or you're a multi-dimensional being and you're finding it in a misplaced area because that's not where it was in your previous dimension. There's just so many what ifs. That's what I say, like, my mind can get, or it's this, or it's that. Like, I could leave 10 different comments on what he just said. 10 different possibilities. So what we really are, we're in a confusing reality. You can call it a Dookie Boy realm because it's suffering and hell, and there's a lot of that. But we're really in a very mysterious, confusing reality. That's what we're really in. Because we could go in 10 million different directions. Cassandra replied back to Baby Zen, spot on. I regularly try to find mysteriously lost, in quotes, documents, books, household objects, etc. It's all the more annoying as I'm very careful about throwing anything away. Yeah, I've had this issue throughout my whole life where objects that just like are always in this location, they're not there, and then they're in a weird place, and it's like, well, who moved the fucking thing? But I don't know what that means. Whiston wrote, Chris, that video I sent speaks of what you speak of. It's the realm. Where'd you send me a video? Whiston, I didn't get a video. Or maybe I didn't check my email yet. Or I'll cover this comment in my next comment reply video. I don't know what he's talking about. Adele Ramchan wrote brain exploding emojis or something. I don't know what it is. It looks like a little yellow head, and he's got like a blue hair on his head or something. A yellow face like this, and a blue hair or something. Wisdom commented at 41. If this is the scenario that would the creator syndrome from The Incredibles? If this is the scenario, that would the creator syndrome from The Incredibles. I don't know what you're saying, Winston. Oh, he corrected. He said, then that would make. Okay, if this is the scenario, then that would make the creator syndrome from The Incredibles. I never seen The Incredibles, so I don't know what that means. It's a cartoon, isn't it? Or like a CG movie, like a Disney movie or something. The Incredibles. I don't know. Another one I gotta watch that everybody always talks about is Out in Space or something like that. Like, I hear that 1,000 times. Oh, that was one of the greatest movies ever. Or Out in Space or something. I can't even remember the fucking name of it. Sue, hello Sue, how you been, love? You've been around forever. I appreciate you, love. I know my channel took a weird turn a few years ago. I'm sorry about that. I don't mean to depress you or be nasty or curse so much, but I just chose truth and I chose to be genuine. But I'm glad you're still around, love. I appreciate you. She wrote, absolutely one of my most favorite Metallica songs because it is sad but true. Oh, that is a great, that whole album's a great album. She wrote, we are whatever part of consciousness this fucked up reality makes us. You are a righteous motherfucker in any reality, and so am I. Much love to you, brother. Much love to you too, love. I appreciate you. Hey, I'm V wrote, at 8:49, I'm an INFJ too. Odd one out commented back to her, me too. And then Winston wrote, INFP. And then IV wrote, by the way, Chris, regarding your aggressiveness, as you put it, I ran your astrological birth chart and you have a stellium, 3 or more planets in Sagittarius, a fire sign. I don't know what that means, V. I have no idea. She wrote, you also have 2 malefic planets together, Saturn and Pluto, which might explain your childhood struggles. especially related to the father figure, Saturn. Just my 2 cents. That's interesting. I would love, if you're into this shit, V, I would love an explanation of my little birth date or what it means. I mean, I don't know. But she also commented, oh, and you also have Mercury conjunct Uranus, which is an aspect that I believe must be really common among us awake folk. Mercury is thought and communication. Okay, if this is true, I would like to know which planets make me who I am, who give me my consciousness, we'll say. Which planet is that? Is that Mercury? Is it Pluto? Because that's going to be my home. I'm like, thank you, because you're the only logical fucking star projecting your thoughts into people. She wrote, Uranus is disruptive and rebellious. Well, I already knew that. I mean, I got to wipe it every time. She wrote, no, I'm sorry. She's talking about planets. Forgive me. She wrote, so Mercury plus Uranus, out of the box thinking. Oh, so I'm a Mercury Uranus person, so I think out of the box. Cool. I mean, that's cool. I like who I am. I like who I am. So I don't know if the stars lined up to make me that way or if we're just scripted and I'm another INFJ or whatever it is. I like who I am. She wrote, not to mention that both these planets are in Sagittarius in your chart, the sign that rules the 9th house of rebellion and spirituality. Good. I'm glad I'm a rebellious motherfucker, and I think. Odd One Out commented back to V, I also have Mercury and Neptune in Sagittarius. It's also my sun sign. Odd One Out commented back, interesting. I'm a Gemini sun, but Pluto is right across from it in the 9th house. Damn, you guys are all in this shit. Oh, no, that's V saying that again. Oh, yeah, V replied that back to Odd One Out. I don't know none of this shit. Maybe it's interesting. I mean, I don't know. I'd have to get into it. Across from the 9th house in Sagittarius, Pluto aspects are really interesting too. I think it's weird that when NASA showed the first photo of Pluto, it like literally had the shape of the cartoon character Pluto on it. Like, come on, bro. You guys are fucking clowns. I hate NASA. Nasshole astronauts. Ass troll not. They're a bunch of assholes that troll you, and they're not going to space, so I guess their name fits, motherfucking bastards. Hope you all burn in hell. Why are you an alcoholic, you fucking diseased old parasite? Actually, I can't talk shit to him. I'm thankful for Buzz because he's actually been honest a few times over the years. He's told the real truth. He's told the real truth. Anyways, so I made a video about 4 years ago where I cursed out Buzz Aldrin and called him a motherfucker, and I hope his life falls apart. And I actually take that back, Buzz. I doubt you're watching this, buddy, but I appreciate your honesty. Anyways, Odd One Out. I would appreciate it more if you just came out and straight up said, this is what happened, this is how it went down. I'm old as fuck anyways. I'm not going to live much longer. Here's the real truth. That would be real nice of you to do that. Anyways, Odd One Out commented back to Ham V, I can't actually read the birth chart, just the very basic way. Houses and degrees entering the equation, and I'll have short circuit. Now I'm with Odd One. I just need somebody that's good at it to do it for me, bro. Like, I'm an old dog, can't learn new tricks. Like, bro, I'm not going to sit here and study. And when the sun goes into this, like, bro, that would take me a year. Odd One Out commented, I can't actually read the birth chart. I already read that. Han V commented back to Odd One, haha, yeah, it's really hard, but I'm obsessed with it for some reason. Oh, and this is Western. Vedic is even harder. Oh, Jesus. All right, well, V, stick with the Western. I mean, unless you want to get into the Vedic, that'd be cool. You become a master of that. And let me know who I am through the stars. Odd One replied back to V, I suppose one could make note for basic combinations that mean open-mindedness. I got few of those in mind. I'm curious. Actually, I'm curious. Like, all the people that hate me, if you could leave a comment, like, I don't know if that guy Brandon's watching my channel or maybe that dude, the Sanity Machine or whoever that hates me. Do you guys actually like me? Like, do you like my channel? In actual reality, you just disagree with me and you're nasty to me? Do you guys actually like me, though? Or do you guys really hate me? Like, as a personality? I'm curious to know. I think they really like me. Maybe I'm just being optimistic. I don't know. Maybe they just pretend they hate me. She wrote, I got few of those in mine. She wrote mine, like M-I-N-E. She's saying hers, not like mind. She wrote, I just wonder if there's a combination that means getting out of here. It's the only thing that I bloody think about. Hee hee. Oh, I'm saying she. That was actually Odd One Out comment. I don't think he's a she, but I thought I was reading V. I'm sorry. And Mike Infinity commented back, same here, thumbs up. So Ozzy wrote, good take on history, which is his story. Yep, it's made up. Dinosaurs are a great example. If the whole world were covered with these giant fucking beings, people would be finding their bones in their backyards, mines, or construction sites all the fucking time. Ozzy, you're logical? Yep, that's not the case. And we would be finding monkey man bones everywhere. It would be so common for children running through the woods to stumble across a little half monkey, half human ape creature's skull or hip bone. We evolved from them over billions of years, and we found like 2 examples of deformed monkeys. Look, see, it's proof we evolved. Bro, that'd be everywhere. You'd be able to dig down in your front yard and find 10 different monkey men skeletons and a fucking triceratops horn and a fucking a raptor toenail and a T-Rex tooth. You fucking lying, deceiving, fucking Matrix puppets. I dig in the dirt and find... Yeah, I'm sure you do, you fucking jag-off. You don't find nothing except stupidity. He wrote, they just show us some fake artificial bones and brainwash you with the TV so everyone thinks they are real. Fucking circus world. Or fake circus world. I think they invented dinosaurs to excuse away giant bones found. That's what I think. I think giant humans used to exist, not giant reptile creatures. And they created dinosaurs so that they would have an excuse to explain away a femur bone that's 15 feet long. That's what I think. But I'm a fucking crazy asshole. The Age of Warriors. Look at the old buildings. Why would you build a door 30 feet tall and put the doorknob 25 feet up? Like, who wants to get out a ladder to open the front door? And what are you going to lean the ladder against? The door as it's opening? It's going to be a hard fall. Oh, shit. Grab the ladder. Age of Kyung Dae-Xiong wrote, well, his name's now, maybe I should call him by, maybe he changed his name for a reason. I shouldn't disrespect them and say his old name, but who I see as Kyung. The Age of Warriors wrote, billions or millions of years ago, all the dinosaurs migrated to the Middle East before they perished, and that's where so much oil is available there. And Odd One Out replied back to Kyung with a laughing face. Ozzy wrote... replied back, where did you come up with that? Mainstream science says oil comes from plankton and plant matter. It has nothing to do with dinosaurs. And then Ozzy replied back, never mind, I'm dumb. What? I don't really know why he... Oh, yeah, oil. I don't know. Who knows what oil is? It may be mushed plant material. It may be... I mean, the fact that they say it's dinosaurs, like... Dude, you drilled down 2 miles or whatever. You found the oil. How big was that dinosaur? Because then you pump oil from that spot for 10 years. That's a big fucking dinosaur. Like, what kind of dinosaur died? Oh, no, it's not one dinosaur. It's 100 million mush dinosaurs in one spot. Okay. Rabbit for Rachel wrote, I don't have anything left to live for. I'm sorry, Rachel. That sucks. I wish I could do something for you. Ask Krakistan commented back, you have everything to live for, but this existence isn't life. It's death that you need to vampirically keep alive. Odd One Out commented back, getting out of here is the last thought when I go to sleep and the first thought when I wake up. Rachel commented back, I told Odd One Out, I told you all what would happen if you took Rachel from me. What? Rachel, you said that. What do you mean? Are you talking in the third person perspective? Oh, God, you're being me now. You're talking from one of your other personalities. Rabbit for Rachel commented, I told you all what would happen if you took Rachel from me. Who's Rachel? And then they commented, now I'll take your world from you. Whoa, man, Rabbit for Rachel's mad as fuck right now. Odd One Out wrote back to Rabbit for Rachel, this world, you can have it. And then he wrote, who's Rachel? I'm with him. I don't know what's going on here. My elbow's starting to hurt on this motherfucker holding this damn thing up. Rabbit for Rachel wrote, don't worry about it. I was supposed to protect her. Oh no. I feel Rabbit for Rachel has some issues going on. Hopefully Rachel's all right. And hopefully if you find her, you're not too rabid for her. Hey, hey, I'm V, wrote a laughing face. And Rabbit for Rachel commented back to V, you stole my flag. Or, well, she wrote a skull and bones flag and then wrote a happy face. I guess she stole Rabbit for Rachel's flag. At least she didn't steal Rachel from you. Dead Inside wrote, "We are of it." Ugh, I hope not, dude. I hope not. Dead Inside commented, "Correct. It's a simulacra, a worn out copy of a simulation. It runs on quantum computers." To me, that's has a higher potentiality of being true than we were created by a loving God with love and light. Ooh, go and devour that animal's guts for your nutrition. Phoebe wrote, "Truthers are broke as a joke. This is pathetic." I'm broke. I'm a truther. I don't know if all truthers are broke. And it is pathetic. This reality sucks. This economy sucks. This system sucks. It is. It's all pathetic and disgusting. Templar wrote, "I choose to believe, and I could be wrong, we are an unpolarized consciousness, or unpolarized consciousnesses, that came here to experience intense duality and separation from a limited scope, seeing how much we can accomplish in the simulation, physical reflections we can manifest based on our self-concept, and remember our true nature despite forgetting who we are when we come here." But why, Templar? Like, if we don't enjoy this realm, if we suffer and struggle in this realm, why did we come here to find out who we are? And why did we come here and gain amnesia to then remember who we are? It's just like, well, that seems self-defeating. Templar also commented, "This made me laugh. Thank you. You're welcome, brother." If that's all I could do left in this Dookie Boy realm is make the poor conscious suffering souls out there that are talking about blowing their fucking brains out, just laugh a couple more times, bro. I'm cool with it. If that's all I can accomplish in the fucking simulacra, fucking D-wave computer reality or whatever the fuck's going on here. Then Inside wrote, "Personally, I accept it's a worn-out copy simulation running on a quantum computer. This satisfies all questions, and I'm done trying to crack its perpetual riddles and puzzles and shit. In short, fuck it." me and Dead Inside are sort of on the same page, but I'm not completely done trying to figure it out. That's my nature. I'm just a curious. I'm intrigued by it. I want to know what's going on. It does a good job of keeping me interested. Liberation from the Matrix wrote, "I'm glad I didn't self-exit 15 years ago." Yeah, me too. And that's why I kind of like toot that horn of like, I think that's a bad idea, guys. Don't do that. But he wrote, "I learned, like, if I would have offed myself when I wanted to, 6, 7, whatever years ago it was now, when I was in a really bad way, I wouldn't have gotten this far. I wouldn't have become this conscious and aware of what's actually going on here. And I'm still learning every day." You could say, well, that's the Matrix, Chris. It's just playing the game with you. But you got something else to be doing? Hero, "I don't think you should unless you have terrible living conditions or you think you are fully ready." Yeah, that's a good way to put it. I'll put it this way. Instead of stressing about it and worrying about it all the fucking time, I don't want anybody to kill themselves. But if you feel that's your only option, please make sure you're ready, dude. Or dudette. Just make sure you're ready. Animal Cage Elite commented, "Jesus is a woman." I don't know. He, she, whatever. They behaved sweet, kindly. So, Hey MV commented, "Damn, the telepathy tapes are doing the rounds," and left me a link. I'll have to check that out. The name of it in the tab is Strange Experiences of Consciousness that I have no scientific explanation. So I'll check that video out after this comment reply, V. Thank you for that, love. Adwalker commented, "I agree, it's so difficult to fully practice these techniques. With most of us having to work full time, I'd need enough money to retire if I wanted to master astral projection. Even in my free time /evening/weekends, it's still difficult to find silence to practice in my noisy neighborhood with dogs barking and police sirens all the fucking time." Yeah, there's got to be somewhere near you, Ad, where you could find some sort of peace, some sort of trail or woodsy area where you could go out just a few hundred feet and just be by yourself. Maybe a beach, you could sit by yourself. The sound of the waves are very soothing and comforting. It's a great place to sit if you're trying to meditate. The breath simulates the sound of the waves anyways. You're going to hear that regardless of where you're at. So it's not a distraction. It's soothing. Liberation from the Matrix wrote, "Yeah, same. I wish I could go to a nice place in the countryside. It's hard with all the noise here. I guess if we're 100% serious, we would travel to Tibet to become a monk or something. Yeah, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. Like, I really don't want to go and sit in some stone fucking room all day looking at a dusty wall, like, ooh, meditating. Like, I just don't want to deal with that. Animal Cage Elite wrote, become obsessed with your craft? What kind of psychopath would do that? Anybody that's the best at what they do became obsessed with their craft. Like, I don't know if Eminem's the best rapper. You could say Eminem's the best rapper. Do you know he's obsessed with rapping? You could say Lil Wayne's the best rapper. Do you know he's obsessed with rapping? Everybody that ever was the best at what they do or could be considered one of the best. LeBron, Michael Jordan, Warren Sapp, or I don't know. I struggle to find these names. I'm not in all this shit, but anybody that's a master at what they do was obsessed with what they do. Every fighter you've ever seen that was a champion was obsessed with fighting. I guarantee it. So what kind of psychopath would do that? One that wants to be successful. Whiston wrote, thank you, Shangel, and thank you, Chris. You're welcome, brother. One of you commented, so basically you're supposed to sit around as a monk all day. Oh, sure. Yeah, that's the answer. Not talking to you, Chris, just this whole subject. Hypnosis commented back, that's what you got out of it? And one of you commented back, sounded like that's what you're supposed to do. And Shangel Thunder commented, that's not what I said. This is what I said. This is exactly what I've been saying about all things astral for years. Just change it from lucid dreaming to astral anything. And this video says it pretty straightforward. Laugh out loud. There's not many lucid dreaming channels I endorse, but this is definitely one of them. This is why I'm always telling people I had to quit basically everything in life in order to truly master, in quotes, master the astral. So he's saying he had to dedicate his whole life to it, and still he puts master in quotes. That should speak volumes to you to understand what this actually takes. And it is unfortunate. And we are forced in a matrix system. And I know that that sucks, but he's talking about solutions. It's not going to be easy, I don't think. He wrote the Astral, starting with lucid dreaming. Because people tend to dream about their human lives, and their lives affect their subconscious mind and programming, depending on why they're practicing astral/lucidity training. Living the average adult life can absolutely be a huge hindrance. If you're just trying to lucid dream, you can still figure that out, no matter what type of life you're living. So I've heard, laugh out loud, but if you're trying to bring it further into astral practices, especially for a particularly anti-matrix agenda, that's when leading the average adult human life can make it damn near impossible, if not impossible, at least in my opinion. In this modern age with the internet, with people's attention spans, with slavery and family, children and everything else, in order to master lucid dreaming, let alone a more complex astral mastery, especially as an adult, a lot of things are going to have to change in most people's lives. A lot of things need to be quit. A lot of things need to be rearranged in order to change their focus and integrate just the lucidity training into a 24-hour per day practice, because lucidity training is 24 hours per day. Well, how are you training lucidity 24 hours a day? What are you doing? Like, what's your actual experience of being lucid? What do you mean? Like you stay present all the time? I don't understand what you're saying, Shingo. He wrote, then there's astral practice, which requires deep, long meditations, mindful, mindless meditations, void meditations, chaos meditations, enlightenment meditations, endarkenment meditations, etc. Projection and travel practice. And then literal astral practice, where you're in position, laying down, sitting, or standing still, attempting to exit the body through projection. When you're lying down, attempting to activate your own hypnagogia or body paralysis. Did I already read this comment? I think I already read this comment. Process in order to induce your own consciousness dream state, so you can exit out of the dream state and step out of this realm into the quarantine astral, into the section off astral, trapped in this construct, into the matrix, external to this realm or external to your astral realm, the in-between, the infinite corridor, the realm between realms, the astral realm, etc., for hours per day. Once you get it unlocked, it becomes a skill that is easily accessed like any other skill. Okay, I did read this. I clearly remember reading this. This must be a copy-pasted. I'll finish reading it because maybe people didn't see it. Other skill, especially if you continue to do it regularly, but until you've got it unlocked, it could take years to unlock, let alone reach a level that you're bare minimum content with. It took me multiple years of concerted effort to get to the point where I would say I was where I wanted to be. And that was after probably a decade and a half of dabbling. I've been dabbling in it since I was 14. I got serious around the end of 2018 at 30 years old, was dead serious through 2019, 2020. And somewhere in 2021, it was where I would say I mastered it to the level that I wanted to be at. Not perfect, not perfectly. I still have levels to go. That's like, so yeah, you're going to suffer, struggle, and practice all day endlessly, and still never get there. So I'm going to wrap this one up because I actually have something I have to run and do. He wrote, "This is why it's better to go out with a bang. This is why warrior culture always tells you it's better to go out on the battlefield. Intention is will. The only question is, how much do we actually exercise it? And to what level will we go?" All right, I'm going to wrap this one up, guys, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.